Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a month, and hopefully y'all have been doing amazing and well and happy and healthy stuff. But we're back, and we're opening up the most hyped set of 2025 for One Piece. Maybe. Possibly. I did see PRB-03 coming. I don't know when it's coming, but it's like a full-on waifu set, so I don't know if that's technically more hyped than this one. But I would go as far as to say this set is definitely up there, because the last PRB set was very hyped and pretty short printed. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, PRB-02, and we're opening one booster box up today to pull some absolute heat sauce, as we always do. These are facts that are slightly altered. If this is your first time here, let's get it going. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully y'all are having an absolutely wonderful, beautiful, and an amazing, amazing day. Now, before we get started, I was able to get myself a booster box of PRB-02. To be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I have a sealed booster box of every single One Piece set that's been ever released, except PRB-01, because my stupid face thought I had one left, but I opened all of them. So I got like half a case, opened like 5 or something, and then I thought I had one more, and I didn't. So that was fun. So PRB-01 is the only one I don't have. So this time, I do have one that's 1000% being sealed, because like I said before, it's so beautiful to see. Just every booster box in the wall just looking at me, screaming, DK, there's a manga in here. But not opening it because I choose to have self-control.
People are laughing and clapping.
But, ladies and gentlemen, PRB-02 is here. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the manga rare for this set is Sanji. I could be completely wrong. I did open up the Japanese PRB-02 set and definitely did pull the manga Sanji in Japanese at that time, probably, according to history. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the first booster box of PRB-02. Were you able to snag yourself some PRB-02 on PRB-02 release day? Let me know down in the comment section below. And what are you trying to pull here? I'm not gonna lie to y'all, ladies and gentlemen, I've been a bit out of the loop. I always say that for all my One Piece videos, because this is why. True, hand on heart. Every time I open up One Piece, I'm like, bro, I need to get back into the game. I'm so behind. I'm like 3 or 4 months behind now. I haven't played in like 3 or 4 months at this point, and I'm just so out of the meta. So every time I open One Piece, I'm like, okay, it's time. It's time. It's time. And now it's like, it's so far ahead now. I'm just like nervous to get back in. Do you know what I mean? Have you felt that before? That's kind of where I'm at. So I've had so many videos planned, gameplay videos. I want to try this deck, do this deck. But I'm like, it's been so long, bro. So I'm scared. And that's kind of why I just haven't been able to like get back into One Piece. I feel like I won't be able to jump back in, and that's my worry. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into it. Oh, I do see some shine. So PRB Premium Booster, I think. Yeah, the Premium Booster is just a reprint booster box with some special cards here and there, if I'm not mistaken, right? So I don't remember exactly, but Tony Chopper Hollow, regular rare, Sabo Blocker, very, very annoying card. Okay, sexy looking rare version of Sabo, which is a promo card. So I always did like that about PRB. They have promos in here. And a hollow Corda Coliseum. I only remember playing this when I had played Rebecca way back in the day. So, and a Sanji Dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, if that isn't one of the most beautiful dawns in Dawn history, I don't know what is. That moment itself, it not broke-a-did me, but it broke-a-did my feelings. You know what I'm saying? Because she was put in with all like, bro, I am going to take this man out. And then he sees it, and spoiler alert, and he goes, what a beautiful eye. And then she stops. In her tracks, solid Shanks right there. I did try Shanks. Didn't do great. And she fell in love, basically. Oh, you know what? I didn't notice, dude. They have textures of, like... why are they printing Buggy from OP03? I don't know. Maybe they need it, and people need it, and so, like, they need to reprint an OP03 set that I feel like has been reprinted already, like, several times. Interesting. I could be wrong. and a Perona. So they do have special holos here in PRB. And we got pizza. Okay, we're playing this game again. The Pudding Sanji Dawn, this Dawn, is pizza. Pizza, pizza. Chicken, Bonnie. It's got to be Bonnie. There's no one else it could be. Pizza, Bonnie, and pink. Yeah, it's got to be Bonnie. It's got to be Bonnie. Bro, come on. Give me some good stuff. All right? I saw some stuff on Reddit, and people were like, this set is really rough. Very, very rough. Hard to pull the good stuff. But not for us, because we always pull the good stuff, and that's a solid card, OPO7 Bashful Hawkins. I remember pulling that at my pre-release ages ago. Once again, it's been so long. And a limb with a special texturing, so huge shout out to Bandai, always killing it. Three Brothers Bond, and is this a regular holo? No, it's just regular. Okay. 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 King? Boa. Jesus. Am I being stupid? Okay, it's fire, obviously. So I want to say Sakasaki. And the first thing that comes to my mind is Sakazuki and Ace. But that logo, I feel like I should know it, and it looks like it says Boa. I could be wrong. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, bro. Why is it on fire, though? Is that the Giants? Owa? No. Okay, don't judge me. Don't judge me. I'm sorry. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Vinsmoke, Sora, Revolutionary Army HQ, Finger Pistol, pew. Okay, Laboon. I remember at some point in time back in the day, Laboon's priced ballooned like crazy, and people were telling me, like, DK, it's time to sell Laboon. Probably missed the window there. Portkiss the Ace from, I think, Starter Deck, if I'm not mistaken. Crocodile, and we got ourselves, who is, just kidding, Yamato, obviously, doing the Gyokure's mask celebration. Good for her. Good for her. She knows where the Premier League champions and who the Premier League champions are going to be this year. With the mask celebration. Love to see it. Love to see it. Ideo, Perona, Emporio Ivankov, Killer, Kaya, La, why? Sabo, 6 cost, 6,000 power. This is also a blocker. If you have 15 more cards in your trash, give this card in your hand -3 cost. And it's a blocker. Okay. Give this card in your hand -3. So if I have 15 or more cards in my trash, I can summon this card for 3 Dawn. I'm thinking. So that's pretty solid. And we got ourselves a golden ace. That, my friends, is an absolute win, because I do have a proxy deck with 3 printed proxies of this ace. So I finally have one, so that's good. This needed reprinting. Usohachi, lovely, and close enough.
No, it wasn't.
I wonder how much this ace is going to cost now. But honestly, though, dude, this ace is so playable and it was so legit for what people. This is not what I called it. This is what other people called it, right? I wasn't the one saying it. They're the ones saying it. No, Piss Kid, sorry. I played this ace in that deck, which at the time was really, really fun to play. So that was a really fun deck. I still actually have that proxy deck, which obviously I can't play with because it's literally like a whole deck of proxies. But it was really fun to play that deck when I had it. Jewelry Bonnie, ladies and gentlemen. Nico Robin, Sangoro, X-Drake, Amano Murakamo Sword, Gum Giant. I wonder, I guess it's very playable, so people are using this card a lot. Brooke, I'm glad they reprinted this card. I know that a lot of people need it. Here we go. Here we go, bro. That is not a manga. Not a manga. But it could be something special. Something so good and so special that we're just gonna... Shirohige! Oh, dude, look at that, though. Look at that. Damn! Amazing. Amazing. Oh, yeah, and Usohachi. Alt art. Is this an alt art? It's an alt art. It's an alt art, isn't it? Oh. We did get a Shirahoshi Dawn. So I wonder what the Hollow Dawn's going to be in our box. Something really good, I hope. That's all we can hope for is an amazing, amazing hollow. Lucky Roo. See, I remember how to say it. Ben Brickman. And nobody but you, Sanji. Star Deck 21. I remember the Sanji was actually quite playable. I don't remember what deck I wanted to use this card for. Once again, so out of the loop. And look at Bartolomeo, dude. These hollow patterns, bro. Like, they kind of go with the card and the character. And Rob Lucci, amazing looking card. The Dawn, once again, killing it with the Dawn. But I appreciate Bandai and their kind of quality and detail when it comes to the cards and the hollows for PRB-02. It's a nice touch. It's not going unnoticed. It's definitely not going unnoticed here. What is this? He possesses the world's most brilliant... Okay. Nami, and that looks new. Okay, hold on. On play, look at 5 cards on... Okay, so it's a searcher. Real straw card on the Nami and add to your hand and place the rest... Okay, so this is just a searcher card with a trigger. Interesting. Purple, and I see some hollows here, bro. I see a hollow. Dragon Rush, and no, just kidding. Ideo, and he's got a fist, a hollowy fist. That's cool. And come on, is this what I saw? That's what I saw. That's what I saw. Kiros, very nice. See, I remember these cards as I'm going. Oh yeah, I opened this up in Japanese a while ago. But ladies and gentlemen, Japanese and English are soon to be. They can start touching tips.
What did he say?
They're gonna be. They're gonna be releasing the exact same time next year, which is gonna be really amazing. I don't know how they're gonna do it. Six King Pistol, Blackbeard, ladies and gentlemen, holy bejesus, and Emporio Ivankov, and Oh Come My Way, and the Bell from Skypia. That is an iconic series. If you haven't seen the Skypia series, or if people have told you that the Skypia series is garbage, my friends, you are missing out. It is so good. It really is. You just got to get past a couple of really dumb episodes, but it's really good. One of the best, if not one of the best series arcs in One Piece history. Zoro Hollow. Nothing there. Okay. Momonosuke Blocker. Lovely. Oh, gosh, dude. Okay, well, look at this Sanji. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. The down arrows, though, I don't understand necessarily. But that's still cool. Still very cool. Godthread and Shanks Dawn. Now, if this is gold, ladies and gentlemen, I dare say we may have peaked. That's probably the coolest one so far. My favorite one has been Yamato and the Shanks. Yamato because, you know, Gyokura's mask. But other than that, very, very nice. Come on. Let's go. Germa 66, Buggy, Gum Gum Rain, lovely. Cavendish, lovely. Another Cavendish, jeez Louise, guys, come on. Shiki and... Okay, that's fine. It's fine, bro, it's fine. We're nearly done with our booster box, ladies and gentlemen, and I dare say we probably have not peaked, is what I will say for now, to make sure that I don't go mentally insane. Don Quixote, Don Flamingo, lovely. Shanks Rush. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you, bro. I told you we haven't peaked. And that shine at the bottom shows that we haven't peaked, but it's just a blue color. So it can't be good. Prove me wrong.
Oh my god! Even though they're from... Oh my god!
Sanji Secret. Buggy. And Blackbeard, I guess. Slave Arrow. Crocodile. I'm not going to say my morale is shot, but ladies and gentlemen, my morale feels pretty freaking shot. Oh my days. Dr. Hiraluk. Hiraluk. Yeah. I think that's what it is. Yeah, he's a great doctor. Best doctor NA, right? Best doctor EU, I dare say. Best doctor OP. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Sengoku. And I dare say, ladies and gentlemen, my luck seems to have peaked. Urogi. Tashigi. Secret. SR. Calgara and Hina. Look at that, though. Look at the design there. You see that? Seagulls. Very, very nice. Oh, hollow Sanjay. Done. Lovely. This box is so good.
Emotional damage.
This box is peak. It is literally the best you could ever imagine. You know what I mean? Like, you can't expect more from a BB. Ladies and gentlemen, PRB-02, once again, blocker, though. If your leader has a black Pirates type, this character gains blocker and +4 cost. If on knockout, your leader has black Pirate type, knockout 20 opponent's character with a base cost of 4 or less. Interesting. Not a bad looking Shirohige. Let's go. Nice. Nojiko. Look at that, dude. Oranges. Tangerines. Yeah, very nice. Very nice design, dude. Very nice design. They really killed it. And I'm lost. A green box? Green. Who's green? Green? Who the hell's green? Green. Who's green? Zoro's green. But that's not... It's like the Zoa people, maybe? I don't know, bro. What is that? Bashal Hawkins. Boa Hancock PRB-02. This 5 cost 7,000 power. You may trash 1 card with the trigger from your hand. Your opponent's rested leader. Up to one of your... Wait, what? Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Pause. On play, you may trash 1 card with the trigger from your hand. Your opponent's rested leader or up to one of your opponent's characters other than Luffy cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next end phase. So basically, it freezes the card. Interesting. Oh my days, ladies and gentlemen! It's just Kobe. What? Dude, okay, hold on. Okay, that threw me off. Okay, so we just got ourselves Super Saiyan Kobe here. Holy crap. Opponent's turn. If your leader has a Navy type, this character gains 1,000 power. Oh, so 6k base power, basically. 1 attacking, knockout up to one of your opponent's characters with 3,000 base power or less. Then, if you have 6 or less cards in your hand, draw a card. This card looks and sounds terrifying. Look at that. Film Luffy. Look at that. Film Luffy. Nice. Very, very nice. And that is quite obvious. Dr. Vegapunk. You know what I mean? But, dude, this Super Saiyan Kobe card. Holy crap, man. That's I mean, to be fair, the effect sounds really, really nice. But once again, it might not be just because I'm not the smartest when it comes to current meta decks. So I don't know if it's like necessarily the most usable with a Navy deck. But it sounds really legit, bro. It sounds legit. It sounds like a fun card to use. Only if it had Rush. That'd be really fun. Does it have Rush? It does not have Rush, no. Zoro Blocker. If this character would be rested by your opponent's character effect, you may rest one of your other characters instead. Interesting. Prevents blocking, basically. Prevents it being rested. That's really nice. A blocker from Mihawk from OP09. Very nice. Oh my freaking days! Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Dude. Okay. We cooked really hard on this box. This is a really, really good box. Holy crap, bro. Oh my gosh. I can't even speak today. Ladies and gentlemen, we just pulled an SP Charlotte Pudding. On play, your opponent returns all cards in the hand to their deck and shuffles their deck. Then your opponent draws 5 cards. Amazing, amazing card. One of the most trolliest cards in the One Piece TCG history, in my experience anyway. But a Charlotte Pudding SP, ladies and gentlemen, the camera does not do this card justice. Genuinely, holy crap. This goes without saying. The Kobe Super Saiyan card also looks amazing. That Charlotte Pudding looks absolutely amazing. This box is genuinely pretty insane. I don't know how many hits we've had so far. I don't know what we're expecting, but that basically exceeded my expectations because I thought I thought for some reason we had like, what, 2 or 3 hits max and we're done. Look at that, Luffy swinging on the vines, man. And that's just disgusting. I'm glad they didn't have any extra detail on that. That'd be gross. Oh my days, another holo. And this time it's Jinbei doing a Kamehameha. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's weird. I spoke to someone recently and they said, wow, DK, you're so old. I'm like, what do you mean I'm old? Duh, I'm old. I have to say it. But I asked him, why did you say I'm old? What gave it away? And he goes, he said only old people reference Dragon Ball Z. I just said shut up. Anyway, Charlotte Pudding, PRB-02, Dawn -2 if your leader has the Big Mom Pirates type, and your opponent has 6 or more Dawn cards on their field. Draw 2 cards and play up to 1 Big Mom Pirates type character with 6,000 to 8,000 power from your hand. That is solid. So 7k and 7 costs, and you can basically play a Big Mom character with 6 to 8k power from your hand. That's not bad. Solid card. Very interesting. Oh, just a regular holo. Look at that. I guess Navy cards, they just put the seagulls there. Very interesting. Very, very cool. Brooke with the music notes. See, bro, you got to appreciate this fall. The God Usopp. If this card was in gold. GG's, ladies and gentlemen. GG's, ladies and gentlemen. And final booster pack of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Of the day, I'm sorry. Of the night, technically, depending on what time you're watching this. Katakuri, ladies and gentlemen, can we pull something even better? I'm not gonna lie to you, after pulling SP, I'm pretty settled with my box. I'm happy with it. Look at that, Trafalgar Law SR. Interesting. Once per turn, if this character would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may give this character -1,000 power during this turn instead. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you, I hate cards like this. It really drives me crazy. One attack you give to one of your opponent's characters -1,000 power during this turn. Holy crap, this card sounds amazing. And nothing. And nothing again. And amazing. Kobe. Honesty Impact. What a legit guy. Solid guy. Amazing guy. Honest is what I would say. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie to you. I am super excited and stoked with what we've pulled from our booster boxes. This is actually pretty insane. No more Dragon Ball Z references. Jinbei Dawn Holo. Pudding SP, bro. A Pudding SP. Look at that. Why? Pokemon sleeves, you do me dirty. Kobe being Kobe and powering up and, you know, energy coming from the bottom of his feet into the air. Kobe. Is there another way to describe that? No, there's not. And of course, the Sanji Holo Dawn. Sanji Secret. Usopp alt art. I don't know if they necessarily call it an alt art. And then, of course, an Ace secret rare. So that's absolutely insane. So in total, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's technically 7 hits we got from our booster box. So I would consider that a huge, huge win. I have more booster boxes I'm opening coming quite soon, but this is our first PRB-02 booster box. Hopefully, y'all's hits are also amazing. Let me know what y'all got in the comment section down below. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you always do know when we upload the next one. But I want to say thank y'all so much for the constant love and support. I appreciate every single one of you. Hopefully, you're happy, healthy, and with loved ones. And I will see y'all next time.